Here we are doing Edexcel Year 2, Pure Mathematics, Chapter 2, Functions and Graphs, Mixed Exercise, Question 11. We are given three functions, f of x, g of x, and h of x, okay, as defined. Part A, find f of 7. Okay, so we can simply do 4, 7 minus 2, substituting in the 7. Okay, 5, 6, 7, yeah. 4 times 5 is 20. Okay. G of 3. G of x is x cubed plus 1, so 3 cubed plus 1. So that's 9, 27, 28. Good. And h of minus 2, so that's going to be 3 of minus 2. So that's the same as 1 over 3 squared, which is equal to a ninth. Okay, so the next bit is to find the range of f of x and the range of g of x. So f of x is 4x minus 8 or 4x minus 2. So here we go. We've got, if it is equal to 4x minus 2, which of course gives us 4x minus 2. So if we were to draw that on a graph, we would have a minus 2 down here, and we'd have a very steep graph coming through here as the y equals 4x minus 2. But we are told that this has an x greater than or equal to 0, which means it basically stops at this point here, and all of this is ignored. So looking at the range, which is the y value, it is when y is greater than or equal to minus 2, because that's where it cuts the axis, and we do have the equal sign up here as well. The next one is x cubed plus 1. So let's just write that down. X cubed plus 1 is going to be a graph which is going to look like x cubed, which is going to be as straightforward as something like that, but it's got a plus 1 on it. There we are. So it goes through there. 1. What is its range? Well, that's when y is equal to everything, which we can write as y is an element of the real sets. Okay. Don't think it needs to be anything different to that. Yeah, g of x, element of the real. Okay. Should be g of x really, shouldn't it? Not y, but you understand what I mean. Same thing, g of x. Okay. Next one is find, but basically when it's everything, element of the real. Find g of minus 1. So if g was this x cubed plus 1, let's just come over here. So if we say g of x is equal to x cubed plus 1, then we can say that y equals x cubed plus 1, and we can say y minus 1 is equal to x cubed. Take the cubed root y minus 1, and so we can then say that the g of minus 1x, given this information, is going to be the cubed root of changing the y into an x minus 1. Okay, so cubed root of x minus 1. Find the function f of g of x. So if we start with g of x, which is the x cubed plus 1, and then we start with the f of x, which is the 4x minus 2. Okay. If we come over here, it means I've got the g of x here. I can write the, oops, silly thing jumping around, f of x is equal to the 4x minus 2. And so if we are finding the f of g of x, I am going to take 4 times x cubed plus 1. Now put the minus 2 in, close it up. So 4x cubed plus 1 minus 2 minus 1 minus 4. Okay, is the f of g of x. And now 4x cubed minus 4. And now g of h of a, solve it, is equal to 244. So, since g of x is equal to the x cubed plus 1, and the h of x is equal to, what was that one equal to? It was like x 3 to the power x. 3 to the power x. We are now doing, well, we're doing g of h of a is equal to 244. So we've got h of a, which is 3 of to the power a, and that's going into x cubed plus 1 equals 244. Find a. So we can say that 3 to the power 3a plus, well, in fact I'll move that now, is equal to, move the plus 1 over 243 because it becomes a minus. Okay. 3a, or 3 to the power 3 times 3 to the power a is equal to 243. So we can say that 27, or 3 to the power a, is equal to 3 cubed is 27. 243 divided by 27. 243 divided by 27 is nothing particularly nice. 83 over 9 is 83 over 9. Okay. Which doesn't look amazing. So we're wondering what 3a is equal to 83 over 9. Now I know I can get that out as 9 squared, or 3 squared. What's 83? 27. 83. 83 divided by 27 doesn't work. 83 divided by 3 doesn't work. What does that come out as? 9. Is that 9 2/3? So that's 3 squared plus 2 to the power, is it? No, something's gone wrong up here. What are we looking at? That's not right. That would equal 3 to the 3 plus a. You add when you multiply. I don't have that. So I've made a mistake. Not unusual. Okay, so taking all of that out, don't like any of that. even though it's looking quite promising. So what do we actually have here? We've got 27 to the power A. I'm not sure that's going to help us, but it gives me a clue as to what is 243 divided by 27. That's 9. Well, that means I can do 243 divided by 3 divided by 3 divided by 3 divided by 3 divided by 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 243 divided by 3 to the power 5 is 1. So I can write this in as, right, 3 to the power 5 is 243. So 3a is equal to 3 to the power 5. Okay, that's the bit that's hard to work out, the power of 5. That done, 3a equals 5a equals 5 divided by 3. Okay, so just a case of realizing that 243 is a multiple of 3. What's the other ways we could do that? I don't think there is, because it's prime factors. The only factors of 243 are 3. Okay, right, leave it there.